One interesting way to think of improvising is to have the basic chord tones of any given chord. In our case, we have our major and minor triads, and to embellish those chord tones with notes and ideas around the chord tones, to highlight the chord tones and add an interesting approach to them. One thing that Django used quite a lot is a half-step approach up to a chord tone moving through a triad arpeggio. Let me demonstrate this approach over a D minor triad. Let's use this arpeggio shape. We'll change our shape for now. The first half of this shape. So a half-step approach to every chord tone. We can do this with a major arpeggio as well. Let's try it with an F major arpeggio. Let's go back to the D minor now. Now we can use just some pieces of this chromatic approach, which just means approaching chromatically, which is just a half step away. Let's use this approach combined with some vibrato, a bend or two, and a bit of space as well. Once again, this is all based on just our D minor arpeggio. The idea here is to give you these concepts from the beginning so that you can make your own lines and see how others are making theirs. Let's talk about another method for embellishing the notes of your triad arpeggios. We're going to use what's called an enclosure in analytical terms. All this means is that we have let's just say we have our D minor arpeggio again with our root here. We're going to enclose the note. We're going to draw a circle around it, so to speak. We're going to play above and below, and then the note itself. Django did this quite a lot, and it's a great way to start off a line. Let me show you what I mean. For this technique, let's include the picking hand video as well. To get a nice, clear, authentic sound with this technique, it's important to use the correct picking. For this type of embellishment, we have a downstroke, a rest stroke, with the index finger on the fretting hand. And then we're going to be using our ring finger to play up a whole step, up 2 frets. And we're going to pick this one as well. Upstroke, and do a pull-off. And then we're going to move down a half step with the index finger, do a downstroke, and then come back up a half step and do an upstroke. You can also do it with just a hammer-on and a pull-off instead of that second pick. So the two options are